Alright, welcome back everybody. This is the Benjinator and you are watching Let's Play Chrono Trigger. This is part 29, and we traveled a little bit more through Magus's place. Ozzy tried to pull out a bunch of tricks for us, but we were too clever for him. And so we managed to fight some battles, avoid some guillotines and some pits, and we made it. So let's press on. So the next okay, so this room is actually kind of interesting, because I know last time I said that with the little elevators, the wind-up elevators, this is the last time we're going to have to fight consecutive enemies, but this room is another enemy room, but there's a little trick. There's little statues up here, but if you just run by them, like this, you won't have to fight any battles. So, isn't that kind of cool? It's less of a headache that way. And then what you want to do, of course, is just grab this treasure chest, and what you want to do right here is you want to make a dash for the room, and the battle music comes on, but you can actually get by. So, isn't that fun? I thought it was fun. Alright, so, now, of course, here, there's Ozzy in his throne room. Mist Robe. Let's put that on Luca, especially for the battle after this is going to be pretty pivotal. So, anyway, so here is the Mist Robe for her. Definitely better than the gold suit. Always a good thing. I probably should have upgraded her equipment as well, but, yeah, so there's, of course, our friend Ozzy. Just want to make sure that we're healed up beforehand, because, you know, the next battle can be a little bit difficult if you're not prepared. Let's give Crono a tonic. There we go. So, yeah, now we're gonna we finally track down Ozzy. He's got nowhere left to run. So, how are we gonna beat him? Hey, Ozzy. Yeah, you look a little puffed out, don't you? Time has come. Oh, yeah. Frog looks pretty awesome. Har, har, har. Nice. Yeah, I'm sure he has. Oh, yeah. Lavos, we gotta stop that guy. Barrier, huh? Okay, so this is actually, I was kidding. This is a really easy battle. If you try to attack Ozzy directly, he's just gonna counterattack. But what you want to do is move the cursor this way and attack the cranks. And each of these cranks is only one hit. And see, look, watch what happens. Is that the battle basically sort of ends. And yep, missed. It was supposed to open up under Frog, but Frog was not standing in the correct place. So that's kind of funny. And then of course this one becomes available, and you want to just keep doing this. It's the thing about Ozzy battles is a lot of them are jokes, and so it's kind of here to provide, I think, a little bit of comic relief to an otherwise very kind of gothic and scary dungeon. Especially since it might be our last, you know, you never know. It's kind of a good way to go out, don't you think? Just a little bit of humor here and there. But anyway, yeah, so yeah, you just keep hitting these things, and the pits keep showing up, but they just keep missing. So, yeah, they were supposed to swallow us up, but apparently they haven't. So I wonder what happens when you hit this last one. Yeah, we'll see. Because how many more pits can open up? That's the last switch. So, Ozzy looks happy. Maybe not. Oh! It showed up under him. That's pretty great. So yeah, that's that's the end of Ozzy. A very comic death. It totally bent. A nice one. Alright, so we are actually getting very, very close to where Magus is. So let me just take advantage of this save point. Alright, so one important thing, if you don't have Luca in your party, up until this point, this is a really good time to put her in. And you'll see why pretty soon. So, save point over here, teleportation right over here. And so we're getting pretty close to Magus. So you just want to kind of run through here. Just don't worry about the bats. If they catch up to you, you have to fight them. But it's better not. So let's go in this door right here. Oh, we hear chanting, Nuga Zener Zebra Zom. And as my friend always used to say after this, let's set off an atom bomb. I don't know why I remember that. Oh, flames. We're walking on nothing. We're walking on air. Oh, no. Does this mean he's about to summon Lavos? That's not good. Come on. We gotta run. We gotta go faster. Change this world for... Oh, no. Oh, okay. Now we get to see another cutscene, which is awesome. Yeah, it's kind of fun watching these cutscenes because I've played this game a billion times, but not this version a billion times, so seeing these cutscenes always kind of makes my heart happy. But yeah, pretty good. Nice eerie chanting. And Frog's looking very determined. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. This is a pretty good entrance. Oh, there's our friend Magus. He's looking busy. So busy, in fact, he doesn't even want to turn his head to us, even though his rival's standing right behind him. Yeah, that's going to show us in this game. And, yeah, there's our friend Magus. And actually, this is just one little thing I want to do, is that you can actually run around him and be like, hey, what's going on? And he just kind of ignores you, but you have to approach him from the back, so there he is. Hey, Magus. You guys are standing so close to the flames. Is that such a good idea? Yep. now you remember. Yeah, kissed any princesses. No, not lately, unfortunately. Ah, there we go. Yeah, being a frog isn't so bad. Frog, don't put your sword over the fire. That's just not practical. I mean, I know it's an awesome sword and everything, but... Oh! And the music playing right now is one of the best in the game. Not as good as the one that when you fight Masa and Mune, but... Yeah, it kind of nicely lines up with this wind sound effect that's part of the music too. The Black Wind. Yep. And now we get to fight probably one of the more famous battles in this game, where apparently Luca, Frog, and Magus like to stand on top of the fire, and that is the battle with Magus. And so the thing about Magus that's important to understand is that he's pretty weak, pretty strong to physical attacks. But what he will do is what's known as the barrier change, and when that happens, only certain spells will affect him. So right now, this is why I brought Luca with me, because he uses fire quite a bit, and like right now he's using Shadow, and there's nothing we can do about that. And so he'll counterattack with a fairly powerful spell. So Magus is not easy. Magus is probably one of the tougher enemies here. But if you hit him with the if you do hit him with the Masamune, his magic defense goes down. So that is very useful. And thankfully, he does have a couple strong attacks, and there's one later on that's going to be pretty awful. So if that happens, what you want to do, one of the tricks to Magus is that if you don't want him to counterattack with anything strong, you can just not hit him with that particular spell, heal up, and then wait for it. And if he changes to a barrier, if his barrier changes to something that you don't have, then all you gotta do is attack him, and then he'll do it. So pretty easy to do. So yeah, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, unfortunately his ice attack is one of the more nasty ones he's got, so something to keep in mind. So now that he's changed it to water, now we have Frog use it, and yeah, this goes on for a little while, but thankfully, the good thing about Magus is that he doesn't do this for the entire battle. So that's something to keep in mind, is that he does this for pretty much this is kind of his first form, and it's probably the most pain in the ass, because it's like you're fighting jugglers, except it's, you know, a much more powerful juggler. But, yeah, just keep your healing up. Geyser isn't really that powerful, as you can see. I mean, it does trickle down your HP, but it doesn't make it so that, yeah. It doesn't really make it so that you have to worry too much about, like, a super damaging move or something like that. And then, of course, you always want to have Frog use heal. That's extremely useful. And if you wanted, you could have Robo in here to use Shadow, but I find that he uses fire or changes his barrier to fire more often, so that's why. And his Shadow attack, by the way, is not really that powerful. It's a spell called Dark Bomb. It's one single person, does quite a bit of damage, but I think personally, I don't find it as deadly as some of his other moves, especially the ones that hit everybody. So, this is such a great battle, though. It's a lot of fun. I remember when I was playing this with my friend, it took us forever to beat this guy the first time. Like, it was, like, you know, we would spend, I don't know what it was about me and video games when I was younger, but they just seemed harder. And so, it took us forever to beat this guy. He's got to stop doing that. That's not fun. But anyway, with Frog, fortunately, what you can do is use the Masamune, and that definitely helps. It does a little bit of damage, and it lowers his magic defense, so never a bad thing. Anyway, you have to move fairly fast just because, you know, first of all, especially if you're on active mode, but also because your HP goes down, so something to keep in mind. Come on, there we go. That's something we can work with. And so now, yeah, heal first. Always heal first before you use the proper spell, because he's automatically going to counterattack, and that's something you don't want to deal with. So that's generally my strategy for winning, is to always have, before you have a counterattack, just have Frog heal, just in case. Not, I mean, Magus is, again, he's a little bit tougher than most of the enemies that we've seen so far, so keep that in mind. But at least they have accompanied it with pretty cool music. I like that. If they just played the regular boss music or even the enhanced boss music, I'd be a little bit disappointed. Because I mean, it's Magus. He's gonna destroy the world. We gotta stop him. You know, he just may be the final villain. Who knows? Well, I know, but I'm not gonna say anything. All right, so yeah, Shadow. We can't really do much with that. Yeah, there's a lot of having people on standby in this particular battle, as you can tell. Alright, so let me just, no, not yet. I was going to show you the Lapiz. Why not? We're going to get a lot of these later on, but this just kind of saves us the trouble of having to wait for frogs, so... Yeah, fortunately, when Chrono does a counterattack, it doesn't change the barrier, so you don't have to worry about that. You know, might as well have the extra damage, so... Let's try to manually change it again. Alright, water. That's good. Okay, so in this case, heal first, wait, and then when it's Frog's turn again, then use water, because you just don't want to take that risk. There's really no sense in rushing against Magus. He's somebody that if you are relatively calm, if you take your time, you'll do fine. The trouble is if you're overeager and you try to just attack him randomly with attacks that are just going to he's going to keep doing the barrier change, and he's just going to wear you down. So stave off on attacking if possible. Alright, so, yeah, once again, water. Yeah, that's, I don't like that attack, though. There's something about the ice, the giant ice ball that just kind of bothers me. Okay, that was not for you. That was for Luca, but, alright, that's fine. And I'm just gonna skip the heal this time, because, we can just use the mid-tonics. I should have bought more. That's okay, though. And so, like I said, he will do something different in a little bit, so that's something to keep in mind. So, here we go. Water on him. And now, okay, because he didn't counterattack, his form is different. And so that's something you want to keep in mind. Is now he's going to be doing something a little different, and this is when you want to whip out things like Sword Stream. Oh, okay, never mind. Sorry, false alarm. I should not have spoken too soon. Because what's going to happen later on is that he's going to stop doing barrier change, and that's when he opens himself up to physical attacks, and then you can just kind of go all out. You can just attack as much as you want. So something to keep in mind. But it does take a little while to get there. If you ask me, this first forum is, in my opinion, the more difficult one by far. So while this is happening, yeah, thanks, Chrono. Oh, nice. Oh, that did a significant amount of damage, so maybe he is changing forms. Who knows? Okay, so now let me just, let's give him a little tap, see what happens. Okay, so now he's actually vulnerable to physical attacks, and you just want to try to do as much damage as possible. I'm probably going to use Sword Stream on him just because that's a pretty effective attack. So, okay, when he says he risks in casting a spell, you have to watch out because the next thing that he's probably going to do is this really powerful spell, and you'll see in just a couple minutes how powerful this spell is. It's pretty bad. But you want to, at moments like this, you want to keep Frog on standby. And when he starts patting himself on the shoulder like that, that means he's prepping for the attack. So, something to keep in mind. Definitely want to keep Frog on standby in this case. And now, yeah, Dark Matter. This is his strongest attack. And this is going to hurt. This is going to be an unpleasant experience. So yeah, it's pretty bad. But thankfully, Luca's, even though Luca's out to lunch, we can still we use heal. Oh man, I hope I don't die. This would be really tragic. But yeah, just keep using heal, and yeah, I think just using some double text and trying to stay alive is definitely the best way to do it. So let's, yeah, risk casting a spell again. Yeah, you really have to stay frosty with this guy. Yeah, use heal. Abuse heal. Abuse heal is definitely the best way to go. And have Luca use fire if she can. Thankfully, there's a decent amount of lag time when he uses that spell, so that's kind of a relief. And then, of course, we want to use, was it mid-tonic on her? And since you have the chance, use Sword Stream. Yeah, because Sword Stream is one of the more powerful attacks that you get. And so, this is the second part of this battle, and what you want to do is you just want to keep hacking away at this guy until he's dead. And he is going to use that, but thankfully, as you've seen, he doesn't do anything else. He just keeps using Dark Matter over and over. And so as long as you use double heals and you don't let your energy drip too much, then you can probably defeat him. So, yeah, just keep going. Use Fire Sword, why not? And yeah, especially on active mode, you know, you just want to get those turns in as soon as humanly possible. That's the real trick. So, yeah, Fire Sword, awesome. Yeah, just keep doing it. He's gonna risk casting a spell. Yeah, the trick is, of course, to get those 2 heals in. That's really your key. And so there we go. So hopefully, you know, I'm kind of. He doesn't really have that much HP, so it's one of those things where you know, if you get enough attacks in, should be okay. And I think we're starting to get to the end of his life, so that's always a nice always a nice thing. All right, so yeah, we snuck in yet another heal, which is fantastic. And at times like this, what you want to use is a mid-ether on Frog, because he's going to start getting exhausted. MP-wise, why not? And because he's the guy that you definitely do not want to lose. You don't want him to run out of MP at a critical moment. So, yeah, this is probably the first real challenging battle here. I mean, Masamune was, you know, was challenging enough, but I think this is, I think this wins as far as just overall challenges fighting Magus. Like I said, really tough when I was a kid. So, especially for a game that overall is not that difficult. It's exciting to have a battle like this. I appreciate it. And fortunately, it's not the last one you're going to face. There are going to be some more challenging battles in the future, too. So you have that to look forward to. Oh, I probably shouldn't have said that. You know, up until this point, I've been being like, oh, Magus might be the last boss. Ooh. So, yeah. There are other bosses that you do need to fight, but... Yes! And we won! We have defeated Magus. And perhaps saved the universe. Because he's the one that summons him. He's the one that creates him. So if he's the creator of Lavos and we defeated Magus, well, what's going to happen now? Yep, we made it really powerful. The Masamune is our friend. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. Oh. Is that the sound of victory? Lavos? Wake up on you? I thought you made Lavos. Yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking. Summon him. Okay. Oh, so you didn't make Lavos. Interesting. He lives in the inner earth? Wow, that's kind of deep. Well, okay, that was a bad pun. Oh, I guess he wasn't born here. Well, that's a bummer. I thought we were gonna get Lavos, but oh, there's a gate coming. That's not good. Oh, yep, we're just the epicenter of all problems, aren't we? Yep. We're gonna go in. Oh, this isn't good. This does not look pleasant. What is going on? Gates are not supposed to be this dramatic. Crap! No! We're being sucked in. This is not fun. And why is there a sound of a dishwasher? It's one of the weirdest sound effects in this game. It sounds like a dishwasher, like when you turn a dishwasher off. I used to have one that it sounded exactly like that, but where are we going? We got swallowed into a gate, which is not good. Wait, what? What's going on? That looks very familiar. I remember this from the first video. Are we back home? Was this all a dream? Oh, don't tell me the game pulled that on us. Marley? Wait, what? Are we married or something? That's crazy. Ah, well, that's... Is this like... Is this what happens afterwards? Go out and get a job. That's hilarious. Yeah, I can't see Chrono ever, you know, getting a normal job. Not after all he's been through. Yeah, Chrono's not waking up. Chrono got a little too drunk last night. Oh, wow. Wait, that music sounds familiar. Holy... Ayla? We're in 65 million AD? Yeah, I'm surprised as much as you are. Oh, okay, so you had a dream that told you to save us. Well, that's not a bad thing. Oh, you carried us by yourself? I knew you were strong, but jeez. You know, frogs never met her before. Yep. Where is Magus, huh? One of my favorite lines in the game. Yummy frog for Ayla eat? No. Oh, yeah, where did Magus go? Ah! He's much more tasty, but we just kicked his butt. Oh, yeah. Well, that's too bad. Magus didn't even die. We went through all that trouble and he's still alive? Man. Distant past. Yeah, maybe he's around here. Yeah, don't worry about lavas for the time being. We just had a very exhausting battle, so... Oh, boy. Well, that was exciting. We defeated Magus, we didn't kill him, and we're back in 65 million AD. So that's kind of nuts. Oh, look, it's Kino! Hey, Kino. Laruba Village, huh? Yeah, we gotta get those reptites, but, just so you know, we are on somewhat of a larger mission. Kino! Uh-oh. Yeah, don't bug us, come on. At least Kino's being nice to us now. Uh-oh, the woods are on fire, that's not good. Oh, well. Damn! That was unexpected. So, here we are in 65 million AD. We discovered that Lavos apparently was created, or came to this planet a long time ago, and that it wasn't Magus. We defeated him, and now we ended up here, so that is nuts. I'm really glad we had the gate key, otherwise it would really suck to be stuck in, you know, the beginning of human evolution. So anyway, a slightly longer episode, but thanks for watching. It was fun to defeat Magus, and I'll see you guys next time. This has been the Benjineers Let's Play of Chrono Trigger.